Captain Clifford Unger served in the U.S. Army Special Forces before the Death Stranding. He was a decorated soldier, having fought in Iraq, Afghanistan, Kosovo, and numerous other conflicts. Unger was known for an extraordinary record. He always brought his men home. One of the men under his command was John Blake McClane, later known as Die Hardman. The nickname was born from Cliff's uncanny ability to keep John alive against impossible odds. Eventually, Cliff married Lisa Bridges, and they conceived a son. Wanting to be present for his family, Cliff left active duty, but tragedy struck. Lisa was involved in an accident. She survived, but was left brain dead, and their unborn child was in danger. Desperate to save his family, Cliff turned to Bridges, unaware of what it would cost. Lisa was placed on life support, and their unborn child was suspended in a BB pod. Though heartbroken, Cliff began to bond with his child, his BB, talking to him, singing lullabies, and even celebrating would-be birthdays. During this time, he reconnected with John, now working as personal security for President Strand. One day, John came to Cliff with a warning. Bridges was planning to transfer BB. Although sworn to Bridget, John couldn't bear to see Cliff suffer anymore. He offered Cliff a chance to escape with BB, but warned that if ordered, he would be forced to stop him. On the night of the escape, Die Hardman handed him a revolver. Cliff, heartbroken but determined, apologized to Lisa and swore to protect their child. He then covered her face with a pillow and pulled the trigger. Taking BB, he fled. As he tried to escape, alarms were triggered. Cliff was cornered by Bridges' security and shot multiple times while protecting BB. Die Hardman arrived and tried to intervene, but there wasn't much he could do. Cliff locked himself in Lisa's room. Inside, he sang to BB one last time, apologizing for his failure. As security forces stormed the door, under Bridget's orders, Cliff was swiftly gunned down. In his final moments, he took BB from the pod, and when Bridget realized that BB had been removed, she ordered Die Hardman to execute Cliff. John hesitated, so Bridget took his arm, pulled the trigger herself, and shot Cliff in the chest, killing both him and BB. But that wasn't the end. On the beach, Amelie healed BB, an act that catalyzed the Death Stranding.